know that our municipal court, the regular court that you think of when you think about city court, is the largest court of its kind in the state of Mississippi. We have 2 new judges who stood a while ago. And in that court, we recently began an amnesty program that allows those who have outstanding fines for traffic tickets and so forth to pay the court without fear of penalty or jail time. In the past 3 weeks, in the amnesty program, the court has collected $74,000. That's a huge success. Congratulations. If we're really to become one of America's most vibrant and thriving communities, then we must never lose focus on our fight against crime. Tonight I'm happy to report to you that we're winning that fight, and we're winning it big. Under Police Chief Alan Weatherford's leadership, for the 2nd year in a row, the rate of violent crime in the city of Gulfport has been reduced. I believe that's a direct result of our police department's unwavering commitment to neighborhood meetings, which allows the department to develop a strong and personal relationship with the residents while gathering a firm understanding of the needs of each and every neighborhood. Because of these efforts in the past 12 months, Gulfport has witnessed a 32% reduction in violent crime. It's been more than 10 years since the city's violent crime was that low. More specific, homicides fell 33%, robberies dropped 25%, assaults down 49%. However, we witnessed a 5% increase in burglaries. The chief and the department tells us they think that that's a direct result of, number one, the nation's slumping economy, and the early release of convicted burglars because of the overcrowded jails, something that we need to work on. The police department is fighting back with its new neighborhood crime tracking system, allowing you, the citizens, daily access to crime information and trends in your particular neighborhood. Citizens can now track crime throughout the city on a real-time basis and have alerts sent directly to you through email inboxes. Here's how it works. You as a citizen can visit gulfportpolice.net, gulfportpolice.net, and use the online map to essentially circle your neighborhood. The crime statistics on that map will be updated daily, and whenever a crime occurs within the citizen's mapped area, an email alert will instantly be delivered to your inbox. We believe this will help us identify the areas where the burglaries are taking place and will alert the citizens quickly to be more watchful, and overall, it will help us reduce the rate of burglaries and other crimes. Now, you can put a price tag on the peace of mind that comes from knowing that you and your children are safe at night, but we certainly can thank the men and women of the Gulfport Police Department and the Gulfport Fire Department for putting their lives at risk to ensure that we're safer each time. In November, Business Week magazine named Gulfport the best place to raise children in Mississippi. And you don't get that designation by accident. It's because of the work that is being done to clean up our town. It's because of our blue ribbon schools. It's because of the first-class parks and recreational activities. It's because of our commitment to family and public safety. And it's because of our people and the way they take care of each other react. Those are the reasons why Gulfport receives such a high honor, and you, the citizens of this town, deserve that. And we've come a long way in the past 4.5 years since the hurricane. Gulfport owes a deep debt of gratitude to Mayor Moore and the previous City Council for laying the groundwork for successfully rebuilding Gulfport, and it's our duty as citizens to continue that foundation that they gave us, and we salute you. Oftentimes people ask, what have you done with all that federal money that you're receiving since Katrina? And that's a good question, so let's tell you the answer. Since the storm, Gulfport's received more than $240 million from FEMA. And without it, in many ways, our recovery would not have been possible. Those funds were obligated for specific projects approved by FEMA. For example, $112 million went to overhaul our damaged water, sewer, and storm drainage pipes. $28 million went for the reconstruction of the Robert J. Curry Public Safety Center, which will be open later this year. $7.6 million was made possible our streetscape enhancement project, and $4.4 million that remade the facades of nearly every downtown building, a program that has led to many new businesses, restaurants, pubs, opening again in the business district. Once more, for the first time in a long time, parking is a challenge in downtown Gulfport. That's a good thing. The FEMA money is also the money that was spent renovating and reconstructing all of our community centers, parks, playgrounds, and so forth. Today, your city has 38 ball fields, 31 parks, 5 tennis courts, 3 city gymnasiums, 7 walking tracks, a fitness center, a senior center, a swimming pool, and more than 600 acres of parks and recreational areas. Another $20 million is helping us to recreate our small craft harbor into one of the best harbors in the Southeast. Boat slips with educational boardwalks, fisherman's village, something you're going to really be proud to entertain yourself and business in. Gulfport's new 319 slip harbor will be a world-class facility, and it's on pace to finish 3 months ahead of schedule according to the contract. And while all of us recognize that the rebuilding of the harbor got off to a slow start, but the painstaking preparation and planning at the beginning has set our new harbor up for great success. We expect the piers to be completed by December of this year, and we'll begin pre-leasing boat slips hopefully by late summer for occupancy in early 2011. Tonight we want to commend our general contractor, innovative builders, and the subcontractors at the harbor for their cooperation and commitment to building one of the finest harbors on the Gulf of Mexico, right here in Gulfport. In addition to the government funds, we're also grateful for the generosity of people, like I mentioned a while ago, the Gulfport Civic League, $1,400 for special purpose. And I don't want the numbers to get out of sequence, because we appreciate that $1,400 because of what it's going to do for special purposes. But we also want to recognize Jim Barksdale. Jim's a native Mississippian and the founder of Netscape. He donated $1 million for public entertainment facilities in Jones Park, and that will become the centerpiece of our city and Mississippi's front yard. Along with the improvements being made at Jones Park, we announced in November that with the help of the Island View Casino Resort, the Mississippi Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo is coming home after a 4-year absence. The Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo is responsible for so many fine memories that many of you in this room and people all along the coast have had. The plan this year is to hold the annual July 4th event on the Island Views Casino beachfront property and their parking garage. Future plans include moving the rodeo back into Jones Park and a new first-class pavilion, which will also be home to Cruise at the Coves, Sounds by the Sea, the 4th of July fireworks show that we call Fire in the Sky. All of that we're doing in Jones Park. We're doing it in the harbor, and we're doing it in downtown.